She brings the calm just like a quiet prayer fills the room. Kisses like Sunday, fights like Friday night. And I'd go to hell and back just to hold her tight. She slips right through my hands. It shows up like nothing's changed. Yeah, she's a wild.
Come on, Summer. All right, y'all. So it is the next day. It's actually well into the afternoon. Y'all hear that thunder? Y'all hear that thunder? And I need to come out here and turn the light on. The lights on in Amazing Grace Indoor Garden. All right. So y'all saw in the previous vlog that I had bought this stuff out here, and there it goes. Okay, my little strawberry plants and stuff like that, which I think I'm gonna end up cutting these off even more, or okay, and then them just, I really don't want none that was from outside, just the flowers or whatnot. So I'll do that here in a little bit. The tomato plant then grew. It grew some overnight. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So I ain't mad about that, but I do got to add some more stuff and get some seeds started, okay? All right, y'all. So I need to do some meal prepping. And so the thing is, I let the kids, start making their own frozen meals, the meal prep or whatnot. Even though I'm still cooking for everybody, I just hadn't done it. And so what I'm trying to do is trying to get on a schedule. I'm gonna freezer prep, like cook and freeze meals for everybody, also for myself, and then everybody also cook and freeze for their own self too. So I think what I came up with was Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. They eat what I done prepared, whether I done cooked and froze it, or if I done got up and cooked it that day. Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they eat what they have cooked and frozen. And that way I still cook for them. I still know the nutrients and stuff that they're getting or whatnot. And then I still want to cook for my family. And Kylie came to me like, Mom, I ain't had you cooking in a while because they've been eating their little frozen meals and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I ain't even prepared for myself. So yeah, that's what I came up with. So I'm about to attempt to make some Filipino stewed chicken. And I done told y'all I buy chicken thighs over chicken breast because it be too tough. And thighs are normally tender. So when I make my dressing and stuff, as y'all done seen, I use chicken thighs because they're more tender. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, okay? If I'm doing something like this. Now, for Filipino stewed chicken, they also call it, I think it's a dollar, something is called. They use the whole chicken, like with the bones. So that's why I said I'm going to do mine without the bones or whatnot. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, this chicken right here got to be used by today. I don't want to lose it today. Yeah. So I don't want to lose it, okay? the chicken off. Okay. It is getting down outside. So, let's see. So what I was going to say, I'm going to let everybody eat some of this, and then I'm going to try to meal prep as much as I can out of this. But this is a lot of chicken. Okay, it's a lot of chicken. So definitely not mad about that. And it's a fly in here. Y'all know how it is. Every year with these daggone fries, I always seem to be having to tell y'all and fussing about a fly. Because when these doors open and they come, and get my watch band too, in case anything popped up. Let me go ahead and clean my sink now. Okay? I don't play about that. Dealing with raw chicken and stuff. And some people will just go and rinse their hands off. Won't even get no soap and bleach and stuff. Wipe everything. I can't do that right there. No. I see some people deal with raw meat and stuff, and then just wipe their hands. Don't wash them. Just wipe them. And then go and pull out the seasonings and everything. And I'm like, come on, man. Common sense ain't coming for everybody. And it be the messy ones that act like they ain't got common sense. So they so busy doing other stuff that ain't even worth it. So I just put some of my bleach off up in there. And got this soap, this dishwashing liquid. So like I told y'all, I use 2 different soaps in my kitchen. I have that dispenser with dishwashing liquid in it for stuff like this. And then something minor, like just need to wash your hands. You ain't had no raw meat or nothing. Then I use my Mrs. Myers. But I do feel like due to the situation, you need something stronger. You know? So bleach and soap. Bleach and soap. Whew. That's why you can't eat from everybody's house. Can't eat from everybody's house. Everybody ain't clean. No. Just dealing with, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Raw meat, you need to, if you don't even use bleach, at least use soap immediately. You know? But to just go over to the sink, turn it on and do this, and then dry your hands, that is not cleaning your hands. It's so much salmonella. And I see people, like I say, they be cooking food, dealing with meat and stuff, and go open the cabinet and pull the seasonings out. I'm like, come on. Come on. Believe it or not, that happens with some of the restaurant stuff. When you ain't looking back there, ain't nobody looking, people do the same thing. Nope. Okay, I got this wiped down with some good bleach hot water. And we good to go. We good to go. Okay. Now this had bleach and stuff on it, so I'm just gonna wipe down This little pour with some of that chicken could have done drizzled on as I was doing that. And we should be good to go. We should be good to go. Okay? And that's how you do that there. I got the chicken over there, but let me get this soap suds up out of here. There's some soap suds over there. All right. Now we're good to go. Now we good to go. All right, y'all. So I'm about to cut up some onions real quick. In the meantime, got that on. And I want that to start heating up a little bit. Now, normally with this, you would go ahead on and stir fry your onions and whatever you want to put in there. And like I say, I'm doing a mock on it. I'm doing kind of my own little thing. And doing it in a little different way. I think they add like fish oil. I'm not sure if they do it to this one. Some of them do it. They add like fish oil to this. I'm not doing that. So I am doing my own little mock on the Filipino stewed chicken. So that's what I'm doing. So if you want to do it the way I'm doing it, if you think it'll be good, then do it. Or you can find one of their recipes and do it. But like I say, I'm doing mine a little different. Okay. Oh, it's on slow cook. It's trying to slow cook. So the multi-cooker is it's a multi-cooker. It slow cooks like the crock pots. And it sautés, it bakes, it braises, all that type of stuff. All right. Put that there. I'm gonna rinse them at the same time. I'm putting 2 onions in mine because I do have a lot of chicken. You know what? So I am going to do 2 onions. Okay, there you go. Almost like I ain't know how to use that daggone thing. Y'all done saw me use it for 100 years now. Let me rinse off my onions. Okay. And my knife. And while that is heating up or whatnot, I'm watching it so I can put some oil in it. While that is heating up, like the film off the onion. Okay. There you go. That little film don't want to come off. Okay, it's on there now. While that's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up these onions. Now you can chop the onions up as big as you want, but I like to see my onions. Okay. I like to see my onions. Whew, burning my eyes. And I like for my onions in certain dishes to be kind of long, you know? Kind of long. So the goal is to be meal prepping and, like I say, cooking for the household. And on the days I don't cook, they can just pull out their meals or whatnot. And that'll keep stuff down, but I'm still freezing and cooking for everybody. Because they saying they miss my cooking. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, y'all. This onion been washed. I'm gonna go ahead and just start putting it in there as I cut it, because that'll give me more space. Okay. Just throwing them off up in there. So yeah, I should be able to get a couple meals from this. It's heating up, so I got those off up in there. Now I got a second one. It is thundering. It was raining too, which we needed. We need it. Going ahead on getting this cut. I hear it now. I hear it now. So, on my clean eating, y'all, staying on it. Okay? Woo, it's burning my eyes. It's burning my eyes. All right. So I got that. Wash my hands. I think what I'm going to put off up in there is I'm going to put some, I think I'm going to put some bell peppers off up in here too. So let me add some of my oil. It's done started. Okay. So y'all can see me. There we go. Okay. So I just added some oil off up in there. I got some bell peppers from the garden. Okay. And I'm gonna add fresh bell peppers from the garden, y'all. Yes, I am. Let me wash these things off. Get them washed off, all cleaned up. Where my stuff? Washing them with some salt. Yeah, so I'm gonna wash these off straight out of Amazing Grace Garden, y'all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put these off up in there. Cut these up straight out my garden. Hurry up so I can stir that. Woo! None like your own. Your own. And they smell even fresher, even louder, because they fresh. And ain't nothing been sprayed on them that you know of. You don't know it be being sprayed around outside when you're sleeping. Okay, let me cut these up real quick. And I'm going to do these long too. Now, like I said, I'm doing my own take on them because I gotta see. I think I have some. Honestly, I don't feel like cutting up no potatoes, so I may just use canned potatoes. And I don't think I have any carrots, so I may have to use canned carrots too. So they normally use fresh ones or whatnot. It is fine. I'm trying to get these in there. That's why I say this is my own little take on it. All right. I decided to talk to y'all through this one rather than speeding it up all the time and whatnot. Some of you say you like the cooking videos like this. So let me get my thing. So I can stir that around or whatnot. But mainly what you want to do is you want to get this all browned up. Okay. And these onions and stuff kind of sauteed and, you know, softened a little bit. Is basically what you're doing. You're pretty much searing everything because it's going to finish cooking on its own. That is why you should have put the onions and stuff and sauteed it first. But look, like I said, I'm doing my take on it. And so this is the way it is. This is the way I'm doing it. Okay. Get a plate because that is raw meat. So I'd rather use a disposable plate than have to use that, do the hassle of having to clean this, that, and the other. I can just throw it away and then clean the actual thing itself. So I'm gonna put my thing on there rather than putting it on one of my utensil holders. Okay, so I'm gonna let this do what it do. Get this lid. I'm gonna let that's gonna continue to saute and stuff. You gotta make sure you are watching it. Okay, you don't wanna scorch your stuff. So let's see. While I get this stuff cleaned up, I'm gonna put that on there like that. While I move this. Get this stuff washed. Alright, y'all, so I let this go a little bit while I was cleaning everything up. Okay. So what I'm about to do is add some more seasonings I want to add to it. First I'm going to add this minced garlic. Y'all can see that. Got that glare. So I'm going to add minced garlic. Y'all know I love this stuff. I love it. So okay, minced garlic. I'll just put that there. Then I'm going to add This fly getting on my nerves. Some of this smoked paprika. Okay. Then I'm gonna add, even though I have garlic, minced garlic in there, I'm gonna add a little garlic powder still. Then I'm gonna add a little, oh, that was garlic powder. This garlic powder, wait, I thought this was onion powder. I got 2 garlic powders up there. Onion powder. Not garlic salt, not onion salt, onion powder. And I'm gonna add some black pepper. Next, I'm gonna add this low sodium chicken broth. Okay. I'm gonna add the whole thing. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some sea salt. I don't know what's wrong with my salt. They were bought like this. Okay. And I'm missing one thing, and I don't know if I got some. Yay, I do. Okay. Do I want to put this in there? Let me see. Now you can do this if you want, but please don't eat it. Please do not eat this. You cannot eat these. They're hard to digest. So I'm going to move everything around. Okay. Matter of fact, before I put this off up in there, I'm going to go ahead and add, because like I say, it's my little take on it. I'm going to go ahead and add the crushed tomatoes. That way I can put those bay leaves on top, and it's easier for me to find them. All right. So yes, crushed tomatoes goes in this. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those. That way everything. Now carrots and potatoes, they go in there too. I'm trying to debate on if I want to go ahead and add everything so everything can get the flavor. It ain't gonna take long for this chicken to get done. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna put these in there. Let me get my can opener. I'm gonna put those in there, and I think I'm gonna put the bay leaf in there and let that cook. Let that cook some, and then take the bay leaf out before I add the carrots and the potatoes. Or do I want to just add it out? By the time I get this this done, it's gonna be. I'm gonna know if I want to go ahead and add the potatoes, because I'm adding canned potatoes. To me, canned potatoes and carrots and stuff like that, I always cook my stuff even more, because I feel like even though it's in the can, it's fully cooked. It don't be cooked enough to my liking. Okay. Then I gotta look at how full this pot is already. And you can make this on the stove or whatever the case may be. That is completely up to you. So these are crushed tomatoes. Okay. Crushed tomatoes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add them, is what I think. And I know I gotta go to the back, I think, to get them. Let's move this around. That way I will know. How much. And the bay leaf is optional. You don't have to, you know, add that. Oh. So let me see what I have over here. I thought I had, let me see. Thought I had carrots over here. I'm trying to use from the working pantry before I go to the extended pantry. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to do. Put you right here. Okay. I have sweet peas, corn. What is this? It's tomatoes. So like I'm gonna have to go to the back for potatoes and carrots. So don't see none up here. All right, let's see. I got 1 can of sliced potatoes right here. Let's see. For you. Nope. Okay. All right. So yeah. So let me go back here to the back and get some potatoes and some carrots, y'all. All right, y'all. So y'all still can't hardly see me, but it's all right. So I got some canned sliced potatoes. Come on, can, don't start with me. And I can get the can open. They wanna be a butt. I'm gonna have to take it off right there. See, did it open all the way around? I think so. Move back some. So I'm just gonna open like 1 can at a time. I only had 1 can of carrots. Oh my goodness. So y'all know that's gotta go on my list. This can is tricky. It didn't open all the way. But what I'm gonna do is, because I know it's gonna pop up, is I'm gonna have to ease these off up in there, because mind you, that meat is still raw. I still don't want salmonella everywhere. It ain't fully cooked. So do that. That way I can ladle these in. Okay. But it ain't gonna take long for them chicken thighs. That's why I'm going here putting it in there. Because by the time it takes, then these potatoes and stuff will be cooked to my liking. And that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay, this can being nice to me. Okay, I think I can get another another can of potatoes in there too. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Okay, this can being nice to me too. All right. Let's go drain these. I'll drain them. I should be able to ease that one in there. The can was better. Huh? And like I say, normally you would use fresh potatoes, fresh carrots, but hey, look, it is what it is. Now, there's one more ingredient I am going to use. Because of the tomato, I do want to cut the acidity. So, I am going to use my sugar. Now, I was able to pick up the sugar I like to use. It's a little bit better than your white sugar, okay? And I have showed y'all this on the channel so many times, but I know it's new people on here that may not have saw it, okay? So let me open this up. So this is Florida Crystals, okay? It is regenerative organic raw cane sugar, okay? So it's a little bit better than your regular white sugar, and so that's why I am using this. I started using this a couple years ago, and it digests better than that pure white sugar. Now this is not gonna make my food sweet, but it'll definitely help with that acidity of that tomato sauce. So now I know this is full, but I'm gonna go ahead on and mix this all up. Okay. And I gotta watch it because this is really full. And I'm gonna let this cook till the chicken is done. Oh, well, a good cook. This chicken will be done. Boneless chicken thighs. This chicken will be done in 30, 40 minutes. It don't take long at all. And then I may let it slow cook for about 20 minutes or simmer for about 20 minutes or whatnot. But yeah, so that is what it looks like. That is the recipe of it. I'm gonna make some white rice. I don't want my vlogs to be extremely long because I know y'all have stuff to do. So I don't even know where this is gonna end at, and then I pick up for the next one. So I don't even know if it's going to be in this one or not. Y'all will see it. Y'all will know or whatnot. But that is how, excuse me, I got the hiccups. That is how you make it. Oh, I didn't do this. I almost forgot, y'all. So you don't have to do this, but it's flavor. And please don't eat. Let me make sure these things ain't, because they're very dry. Make sure they ain't. I don't think they expire. I mean, because bay leaves ain't something you just use daily, and they ain't even got a, oh yes they do. See, May 14, 2024. Let me see if I got some fresh ones. I looked at it, I'm like, that don't look fresh. That's because it expired 2024. Glad I didn't put them in there. Let me go back here and see if I got some fresher ones. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it. But even though if you got some fresh ones and you use it, do not eat those. They are very hard to digest. Okay, very hard. So let me go see if I got some back here. no fresh bay leaves, and that is totally fine. I will just I just won't put no bay leaves in it. You don't have to, okay? You literally don't have to. Make sure everything is stirred good. Now you let this cook, let that chicken and stuff get done, and there we go. I was holding the thing wrong to start with.